Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm flumping around if you want to know what I'm doing. I started thinking about all of my hats last night and it was like, you're going to wear a hat like every day this week, and I'm like, am I? And then this morning it was like, okay, why do I want to wear a hat? Because it's cosy. I like wearing hats. Otherwise I wouldn't have a lot of hats. And I don't appreciate them. And then I thought to myself, I'm going to look like a flump. Do-do, 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 do-do. So I was taken down that route of flump. Then I googled flump. It's like, what does flump actually mean? And that was interesting. So I'm just kind of following a trail of synchronisations at the moment. Flump. Fail or sit down heavily. I flumped back into bed. Okay. The action or sound of a heavy fall. The rocks hit the ground with a flump. Then I could see flump sweet. And it took me to a flumps is a British sweet made of marshmallow. The sweet is a combination of pink, yellow and white. That's a bit like my attire. Okay, I'm just putting all this together. Pink, yellow and white. Oh, and blue marshmallow. We've got no blue. Just in the background. Which has the appearance of a twisted helix. Flumps sweets are sold in the United Kingdom and are made by the confectioner Barrett. And I saw the flump and straight away I thought, my divine masculine doesn't like flumps. He doesn't like hot cross buns either, I believe. So that was kind of like flump, doesn't like flumps, hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. So that's where I'm looking like a bit of a flump. And I'm not, oh, look, I've just gone back and I'll show you the flump. Their theme tune. I just pressed the back button and that's what, because I wanted to make sure it was the flumps that kind of wore the hats. So let me show you. There they are. Flumps. So I'm just kind of, Emily's like looking at me. She's gone off to college now. And I said, I'm a flump. I look like a flump. This was out the year that I was born, 1977. Anyway, that's who the flumps are. That's who I was taken to. Okay, where are we going, Lucy, with this? I really don't know. All I know is that it feels really nice and warm and comfy. And I'm extremely cold. And it just feels... I actually felt like I was receiving more messages because I'm in my own little zone. Because I don't walk around looking at myself like this. People kind of look at me and it's like, oh yeah, I must look like a flump. Okay, but it's comfortable and it keeps me warm. So why not? Megan, she was sitting here yesterday and she went, what's this in my slipper? And she bent down and she said, what? She said, there's a piece of paper. She says, in my slipper. She says, look what it says. Yes. Okay. So, we've got unicorns on the scene and flumps. I am recording, aren't I? I don't want to try and explain that again. I am. 3 minutes, 57 seconds. I'm going to use, because look, you are my sunshine. I felt like that sunshine's a little bit deceiving because it's bloody cold out there. And I had a big fly that decided to come in. And I didn't see him exit, even though I opened up the door and the window for him. So either he's hiding, I thought he landed down here, but then it's gone extremely quiet. So he may have a big fly in the room. I did not see him leave. I am grateful for all the challenges that helped me to grow and transform. A movie. It's just got You Are My Sunshine. And then on the other side it says movie. That's the only one that's round that way. Okay. It's a bit random. Well, they are the random cards, they are. Let's see what the message is today. Well, we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So that's about you not receiving the messages. So, listen, you flump, take your hat off. Listen, I'm all good. I need to be under here, undercover. It's like under pressure. Oh, that is, yeah, something that I feel. I feel when I'm wearing a hat, the only thing that I feel is that I'm frowning. It feels like I've had Botox or something. It's just like, I feel like I'm frowning. So I don't frown. So I'm not trying to frown. I'm not trying to frown. Did I turn these up the right way? Well, we'll soon find out. So the Hierophant's about, receiving guidance. So if it's in reverse, you might feel as if, you're trying to block it. We've got a Knight of Cups here. Well, he's offering love. He feels victorious. He's got the cup. He's got the Grail. We're just going to go with the flow, okay? And he's offering it to the High Priestess. Okay, he's offering the love to the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess's energy? She's connected with spiritual truths, with the Torah. So she is experienced enough to be trusted with executing the rules of spirituality via the Torah. Oh, okay. Intuition, Divine Feminine. So the Divine Masculine here, he has offered the cup, the Grail. You should know that he has the Grail. Now, why is she reining this moon in? It's anchored. This moon's anchored by her gown. Okay. Unless she's got a long scarf on like me. It just keeps you cozy. I don't know why I'll be singing, remember you're a wombo, I'm a flump today. Okay, someone could be tired, could be like, feel really drained. This is about being awake at night, things going over in your mind. So if this masculine here feels as if he's delivered the message to the Divine Feminine via intuition, telepathy, he's under the impression that you have received his message. You're anchoring something in. He actually looks a bit stressed out. It's like you're anchoring something in. Think about him being backed into a corner. I noticed this about the swords the other day, so I'm going to point it out. Have a look at the alignment of the swords, okay, that are above the bed. And if you stick with me, it all kind of like aligns until this point. Okay. Hold on, is this one out of alignment? It's starting to go out of alignment here. See if you look, the lines are all kind of lined up, but it starts to go out of alignment around about here. And then it just all seems to be very much not flowing up the top here. So I feel like it's within the kind of lower part of the heart here. But the block seems to be the crown, the third eye, and the throat chakra. And actually opening up your heart. This isn't you, Divine Feminine, this is the Divine Masculine. So there's a block here. Something about laying you down on a bed of roses. I felt like he's hiding under the covers. There's a sense of disappointment here, but is it that you're not getting something or that he's not getting it? He's trying. I feel like I've got a runny nose. Okay. Bring me sunshine, all the while, do. Bring me laughter, He's the Empress. So he's wanting the Divine Feminine's warmth, comforting. I spoke about slippers, got my cosy attire on. So there's still a little bit of an out of alignment going on. So I was picking up on this last night on the live. About what was we picking up last night on the live? Oh, the radio. All we hear is Radio Gaga. Radio Gaga. Radio Gaga. I feel it's because, they're hiding from true love. So there's the Two of Cups down. I said they are hiding from true love. Both of you could actually be kind of a little bit undercover. It's like gentle. I just kind of want to... What do you want to do? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. That's what the energy is. You both want to tell each other what you really, really want. Bit of pressure there on the chest. Okay. Mr. Casanova. So this is about opening up the heart completely. Okay. He speaks for himself, doesn't he, Mr. Casanova? So he's highly excited, but nervous. And now he feels like he's being backed into a corner. Sex on legs. Oh, hold on, I'm just having a look at this with a different viewpoint. I feel like anybody that's going, feels like a bit of a rage, a temper. Not too much though. But there is a Casanova energy and obviously sex on legs and wanting to be with your true love and telling them what you really want. That's like asking for your needs to be met. Okay. And actually was the character under the bed here actually blocked in? I felt like he's actually stopping anyone who's getting in his way. So there's a bit of a fury here. I feel like that's the actual tree of wisdom behind him. I thought it was another figure, like caging him in. But being backed into a corner to see the truth. And it's the truth regarding the Divine Feminine. Okay, so we've got true love, Mr. Casanova, sex on legs. With Mr. Casanova and socks. Socks on legs, sex on legs. Is from the same suit. There's passion, a lot of passion that's behind this, driving it. Although we start with the Knight of Cups, so it is love. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Mr. Romantic, how lovely. Knight of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So he's needing to really bring some romance into it. That's what he's missing. Needs to be open. Bottom of the deck, Divine has intervened. Something about you, Divine Feminine, anchoring this in with the moon. Oh, I believe it could be the shift after this moon energy. This eclipse energy, it's anchoring in. Random. Mother. That may be who's coming through. Like backing up the Divine Masculine, but he feels like he's being backed into the corner because his mother's told him to do something. Greed. Feel like the cards are a bit reversed and they're a bit all over the place. Okay. that greed there, I felt as if like the mother was actually saying to the divine masculine, don't be so greedy. It wasn't like go after it, you know. It was like you focus on all aspects apart from love. You're greedy. It's all about the money. When there's this opportunity, that's a bit deep. They've got 2 grey cards here, SOS. So it's more that she's saying, go and save your soul. And it's like being greedy is not the way. Listen to the oracle. So it's definitely about tapping into the divine feminine. It's like he's had guidance from his mother, the divine mother. It's definitely a strong motherly energy that he will listen to. And it doesn't feel nice that, that your mother will give you a kick up the arse like that. It feels unexpected. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So, feels like the divine masculine here wants to make amends. There's a strong message that's come through. Divine intervention. We've got the tower here. The divine has, it feels like the divine has intervened and sent the only person that the divine masculine will actually listen to. It's like it's a last resort. It feels very much like it didn't have to get to this point, but you didn't see the signs. You didn't pay attention to the signs. Manipulation. So I feel very much as if the divine masculine is being rescued. There's an SOS on here. He's being manipulated. Like in a 3D world. And he's not seeing it. So something's come to light. And we've got, this is a best friend. It was in reverse. So I'm sorry. It's kind of like I'm sorry to tell you. So divine masculine might find out something about a partnership. Whether that's with a best friend, I'm not too sure who the partnership's with. But the divine masculine would have looked at this person as being a best friend, and he's being manipulated by them. Okay, they're not for their good, they're greedy. And it's kind of like that's where greediness will lead you, to greedy people. Okay, marriage, okay, so this could have something to do with a wife, a marriage. Someone that you viewed as being, you know, not just your wife, but your best friend. Okay, so mass manipulation. And it seems that there's some bad news that's being delivered. Then the energy comes in, the divine masculine wants to hide away. Okay, when he could be comforted. Right, what's the bottom of the deck here? Destiny. So the wheel will always turn. It's the ebb and flow of life. So destiny is at play. Oh, okay. You can look at this as reading Torah, and I've spoke about that, Torah, on her lap. Also, it means have a look at your voter. You might need to have a look at voter. Okay. You might have to have a look at you're giving and receiving. Who's doing more? Especially if you're partnered up with someone, it should kind of be equal. Okay. But the Sphinx here is pointing to this eagle. And looking at this golden lady here. Angel. Felt like okay, we can get some more cards. That's fine. Someone's taken a leap of faith. They don't need much. So they know that it doesn't matter. When you let go of the greediness, okay, you don't need much. You just need you. An authentic you. And when you're with your divine feminine, worries like that, well, they won't even exist. things would just flow. Okay, so taking that leap of faith, but I was drawn to like your bag. It's like you don't actually need much. You're going to create. That's it, you're going to create. Here's returning to someone. That's what the card means, returning to someone from the past. But I actually feel that you're paying respects to your mum. It does feel like it's a graveyard. There is a little chapel here, church. You can see a masculine walking up the path to pay his mum a visit. Who do you go to when you want some guidance? We'll go to our mum. Okay, so I feel like this is about connecting. I feel like she's actually telling the Divine Masculine that he needs to calm down. He's really quite hot-tempered. And the reason I say that is because, let's come this way, is because she's got oven gloves on. It's like, so obviously she wants to calm down, cool him down, help to cool him down. So it feels like a very much of a relaxed surrender. Take a breath. Breathe. Take in nature. It's that kind of energy. Don't get mad. Because the conflict's here. Now I've put this behind the fallen and it's like, don't participate. It's like this is your chance to escape. Okay. So I feel like he's actually listening to like his mother's words for direction, to avoid conflict. So it feels like there's a bit of a cleaning up job going on here. Bit sneaky, what's going on. But it's definitely the card of cleaning stuff up. He looks happy enough, so I want to say not letting the woes get to you. What's the bottom of the deck? Observant. About being very observant, you on your toes. Very balanced divine feminine energy coming through here. About getting wind of it. Okay, let's have a look at your emotions. It's a bit of a random reading today. You're frustrated, but you're confident. That's good. We know you're frustrated. Mr. Casanova, sex on legs. Mr. Romantic. Jeez. And you're love struck. Okay. Hopeful. Well, that's nice to see that you're not losing hope. Let's have a look at your sacred destiny. I feel like it's really for the divine masculines today, this message. Excuse me. It's gone extremely quiet in the air. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. And I don't know if I'm being foolish. No, it's definitely in the air. Power. That's the lightning bolt from the tower. The power of the tower. Mountain thunder. Like the fist of God thrusting up towards the heavens, the stark, ragged mountain holds firm as thunderbolts crash down on all sides. The sound is deafening as it echoes from mountain peak to mountain peak. Mountains represent strength, power, and permanence, as well as being a potent symbol for attaining spiritual heights as they extend into the sky towards the heavens. Thunder and lightning traditionally represent surging power, enlightenment, and revelations of divine matters. Thunder ignites our deeper self and activates our primal and deep emotions. Together, the mountain and thunder symbolise immense power, vitality, and strength. I was picking up on this echo yesterday. Oh, I think I want to be in the sunshine. Do I really want to be in the sunshine? I'll be in the sunshine for a little bit. It's nice, it's warming. The sacred landscape wants you to know this is your time. This is the time to claim your power and step into your potential. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be without fear. You might feel uncertain, but do it anyway. Be courageous. Let the world hear your voice. Take a stand. Stand up for yourself and for others. Share your passion. Teach from the heart. Write and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you are incredibly valiant, noble, and brave. After all, you are. Okay. I don't know where we go from here. So, I think we get a message from the angels and ancestors. I'm a bit giddy. I'm a bit dizzy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. Let's see what the angels would like to say. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has I'm trying to pronounce this word that I would pronounce as caducus, but I believe it's caduce. Has a caduce healing wand. I'm trying here. Carol knows exactly what I'm doing. Okay, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald colour of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Very nice. Mother Mary, definitely. I feel like I want to get a postcard from Spirit though. Where would they be, please? I feel all snuggled in here. Okay. Okay, Lucy. Trying to do what snugglers do. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we'll take that card. Oh, look, there's just a single rose on here with Cupid. You are loved. Dear Stu, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Yeah. Okay. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay, Mother Mary, let's finish this. Let's finish this. I'm going to be doing our winter ascension reading soon. I need to wait for this energy just to clear a little bit before we have a look into the winter months and what's on the cards. I just feel like the Divine Masculine's getting a real bollocking at the moment. And until that's kind of been done, we're best really to just kind of snuggle up, stay warm, and this too shall pass. Our Lady of the Star Blossom. Let's see what the message is. Card number 20. That'll bring me to like 10. About I've opened up to 10. Our Lady of Creative Choice. When you're wrapping up cycles, getting ready for new ones to begin. So it's card number 20. I bring you sweet tidings of heavenly grace from the star-filled heavens. There are spiritual beings of great wisdom and love that wish to assist you now. These beings love you unconditionally and will only come to your aid if asked. I am with you, and I shall always be, even when you ask for assistance from other loving beings also. Together, we can assist you. These loving beings, through me, share this message with you. Ask us for assistance, and we shall not hesitate to bring our great power to your aid. We all wish for the same result, for love to be made fully manifest. Ask for our help, beloved, and all shall benefit. Interesting, because the cards have like slipped here, look, and it's revealing a sun. Okay, under that marriage card. Okay, Lucy, let's bring it back. One of the simplest and most powerful spiritual techniques available to everyone is to ask for help each day from the guidance that loves you unconditionally. You may not have a clear sense of who your guidance is, but more likely than not, you are not so sure. That doesn't matter at all, fortunately enough. Let me just reread that part, okay. You may have a clear sense of who your guidance is, but more likely than not, you are not so sure. That doesn't matter at all, fortunately enough. All that is important is that you know that you have a team of higher spiritual guidance that loves you unconditionally, and that their job is to help you fulfill your divine destiny on planet Earth. Now, that may sound self-indulgent, but in truth, when you succeed spiritually, everyone on Earth benefits. Higher spiritual guidance operates on a win-win basis. Whatever you ask your higher guidance for assistance with will benefit the entire human race. As Mother Mary has the spiritual goal of liberating all living beings, she very much wants you to connect, not only with her, but with her entire team of spiritual guides. It matters not whether those guides are tribal elders from other lifetimes or star beings that resonate at the level of unconditional love, or angels or ascended masters, or more than likely a combination of some or all of these. What matters is that you get into the divinely helpful habit of daily requests for assistance. We live in a free will universe, and although there are literally legions of angels and other spiritual guides awaiting our call until we ask, they are not empowered to act. Our Lady of the Star Blossom comes to us with various messages. Firstly, she lets us know that we do have a team of spiritual guidance that wishes to assist us, that knows of our struggles and can see a way to help. She reminds us that we need to ask for this help daily. You can do so simply through the healing process and affirmation for this oracle. Our Lady of the Star Blossom also brings healing of an old wound of separation. We may have been conditioned to believe that our personal success could only come at the cost of the happiness or comfort of others. Perhaps we have felt pressured or undermined by those that purport to love us and yet want to hold us back from our spiritual growth because they are scared of their own spiritual path, scared of change or of becoming uncomfortable. Perhaps they threaten to leave us if we become too spiritual or weird, or perhaps they are far more subtle about their disapproval of our spiritual path. Perhaps they try to shame us if we do not have the house cleaned when they would like, or because we have asked the children to make their own lunches. Perhaps they try to shame us if we do not have the house cleaned when they would like, or because we have asked the children to make their own lunches in the morning while we are meditating. Our Lady of the Star Blossom tells us that no matter whether others may like it at first or ever, when we grow spiritually, everyone benefits. She asks you to surrender any hesitation about your spiritual growth and embrace it wholeheartedly. She asks you to call upon her and your guidance to help you and your loved ones walk the divine path that we are all on with more loving trust and grace. She asks you to not feel ashamed or guilty for having a need for spiritual growth. She asks you to call for her help and to let her and your entire team of guidance do their job, which is to help you grow and heal so that everyone, even your resistant loved ones, can benefit. If you have recently connected with spiritual guidance more consciously, or think that your spiritual communication abilities might be opening up, this oracle is confirmation of the truth of these intuitions. If you have been pondering on the identity of one of your guides, this oracle is confirmation that your thoughts are heard. It is helpful. If it is helpful, the identity will be shared with you as a name or some other identifier, such as a spiritual calling card, a fragrance in the air, a sound, a feather or colour, which you sense represents that guide. If you are wondering if your guidance is trying to reach you, if the universe is trying to tell you something, because you keep hearing a certain phrase or the lyrics of a song are playing in your head, then this oracle is confirmation that if this message is loving and helpful, then yes, it is from your guidance. If it is a fearful message or a feeling of foreboding, this oracle comes with a message that you are to surrender this to Our Lady of the Star Blossom and allow for healing to occur and to pray to your guidance using the following healing process. Let's end with this healing process and affirmation. Find a place where you can be undisturbed for a few moments and say the following prayer, either quietly in your mind or, when possible, out loud. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally, and I ask for your protection, help, intervention, and assistance in all ways that will benefit me and support my spiritual growth. Thank you. You can say this prayer every morning before rising and every evening before retiring. Finish your healing process with this affirmation. Our Lady of the Star Blossom, Mother Mary, and all of my higher spiritual guidance who love me unconditionally, help me now and always. That's a beautiful reading. Okay, guys, enjoy your day. Stay nice and cosy and warm. Stay close to the divine. Okay, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.